What's up, man? How you doing today? What's up with you?
My bad. Shit, I just had to, play that. That's watch out. Y'all make sure y'all go check out that new music video and shit like that. Y'all go check that out. Time
Yeah, I got you,
video
man.
dropping on the 7th and shit like that. How y'all doing? How y'all doing up there? That's good. Let's get to it. What gave me the motivation to make this song was just all of the stuff that was happening while I was creating this song and stuff like that. I just wanted to show that I can make a serious song and then, you know, deliver any type of message that I wanted to while still being me and making my music.
This is Orson Welles. I owe the very profit I make to the people I make it from. We must each day earn what we own. A healthy man owes to the sick all that he can do for them. An educated man owes to the ignorant all that he can do for them. A free man owes to the world's slaves all that he can do for them. There is only one thing to be done with slaves: free them. The way our fighting brothers and sisters looked at it, some of them dead as I speak these words, the way they looked at it, we're lucky. And they're right, we're lucky to be alive, but only if our lives make life itself worth dying for.
No cap. Why do we like going back? It's the reason that we walk with a strap. Tell me it's a lie, it ain't nothing but a fact. It's just like a thing of history repeating itself. Almost every year, there's a certain killing that happens that makes people be like, dang, we can't never escape this little loophole that we in and stuff like that. And I said, it's the reason that we walk with a strap. Like us as black people, reason why we walk around strapped, because it be everybody who dies, like, and they ain't have nothing on them at all. Tell me it's a lie, it ain't nothing but a fact. We got to make a change. Really fucking open our brains and think for the ones that can't. Love for the ones that hate, because it can really open up the gates. That line right there was just something that my guy Orson Welles said, and when I heard him saying it, it was really like making me think, because I was like, do I agree with that statement or do I not agree with that statement? And I came back to actually agreeing with the statement, like, love for the ones that hate. If we love for the ones, even though they should be old enough, they should have enough sense in their head to love for themselves. But even if we love for them just a little tad wee bit, this world would be an even much better place instead of just loving for ourselves. Tell me why that president hate in this evident weight. Keep up with the truth, push it right into the youth so that they can grow up and they can really do it too. I'm talking teaching for the hell of it, because the internet ain't selling shit. You already know who I was talking about at that time. I wasn't talking about Joe Biden. So we got to keep up with the truth. Keep up with everything that is going on around us and all that stuff. Keep up with the truth, and then take that truth and push it right into the youth. And then whenever they grow up, they can have that knowledge already in their head, whether you white, black, Mexican, Hispanic, Asian, shit, any race that you are. And I said, because the internet ain't telling shit. They ain't, or selling shit. Them niggas ain't selling nothing at all. They ain't telling nothing at all. Either way, it still makes a lot of sense. Like, they not telling the correct information. They just selling a lot of bullshit to them. You talking about what's better than you? Just imagine, bitch, what's better than us. You talking about what the fuck you gonna do? Show me, little bitch, what's better than trust. Those lines were some real ass lines right there. I was just pretty much saying, like, if we take all of those mindsets, instead of saying, oh, ain't nobody fucking with me, how about we say ain't nobody fucking with all of us? That's something that people who want to take us back to those old days and stuff like that, that's something that they fear. They fear us as one. It don't matter, like I said, it don't matter if you black, white, it don't matter what race it is. And then that line when I was like, you talking about what the fuck you gonna do, show me, little bitch, what's better than trust, that's pretty much saying, like, hey, what's better than trust? If I trust somebody with my life, that's my life at hand. You know, if I trust them with that, then what is better than that? What is better than trust?
There are laws against peddling dope. There can be laws against peddling race hate. America can write her name across this century, and so she will if we, the people, brown and black and red, rise now to the great occasion of our brotherhood.
Being brothers is what we need. Tell me, if I plant this seed, whether white or black, will you really have my back if my wrist stays slapped and I tell you handle that? Will you look at it as your own, or just tell me I'm pussy right through the phone? See, the fact that you didn't shows me a lot. You the type to throw shade, it ain't even hot. Say less. That part was my favorite because that was the biggest meaning of the entire song, of why I did it. The song name is Worth It. So think about what I said. I said, being brothers is what we need. Tell me if I plant this seed. If I plant a seed and shit like that, I said, tell me if I plant this seed, whether white or black, whether you black or white, it don't matter what it is, any race, anything, whether white or black, will you really have my back if my wrist stays slapped? So I'm saying, if I end up getting locked up and I tell you handle that, And I said, would you look at it as your own, or just tell me I'm pussy right through the phone? So like, if it's something in planting a seed is something small, you know what I'm saying? I was just using planting the seed as like to get my point across. Like, it could be the smallest thing. And if I asked you to help me with that, would you actually help me with that, or wouldn't you? So pretty much that's what I was trying to do. To like, if my wrist stay slapped when I tell you, Hunter, that will you look at it as your own, or just tell me I'm pussy right through the phone? Like, what the fuck is you talking about planting a seed for? And then I said, the fact that you did that didn't shows me a lot. You the type to throw shade, it ain't even hot. So the fact that they just looked at me and said, you a pussy right through the phone and shit to me when I'm asking them to do this, that just shows me a lot. And I said, they the type to throw shade. They the type to throw shade at me and shit like that when I'm not around, when I'm locked up and shit like that. When it ain't even hot outside. Y'all get the bar, throwing shade. And whenever it's hot outside, you throw shade. You put the shade up and shit like that so that the sun ain't beaming on your shit. So therefore, I said that person is the type to throw shade, as in like hate. They the type to hate and shit like that. It ain't even hot outside. And then I said, say less, bet it up. We gotta band together, not just band together, change up any weather, cause we can. If we all stand together, we can switch up this country all for the better. Yes, we can. If we come together as one, and not just use that me, I, and we use us, we can change up any weather. We can change up any storm. We can weather any storm. We can do anything that we want to. Look in the mirror and say what you see. I see a God, bitch, is written on me. God wouldn't want us to hate on each other. No matter your skin, man, you really my brother. I love you to death, and I want you to know that you really the GOAT. Now that line right there was just pretty much me. It was just me talking my shit and saying what I am, what I know I am and shit like that. I know I'm a God. That's your bitch, hold on. And right after that shit, I just started to say, like, God wouldn't want us to hate on each other. No matter your skin, man, you really my brother. God don't want us hating and shit, you know? He don't. No matter your skin, you my brother. I want you to know that you really the and then right after that, I just started to say, hey, I want you to know that you really the GOAT. You the GOAT, my nigga. You are. You goated. To the females, y'all be keeping us woke. Oh, and did I mention that you the GOAT? Now that one right there, I brought in the female aspect mainly because I didn't want people, because I said you really my brother, and saying brother, I'm speaking about a guy, any guy. And then I had to bring in the female side of things too, mainly because I didn't want them to, you know, feel singled out, like I left them out type shit. I had to bring them in because women is just everything. Thank you, God, for creating them. Because, oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm thinking about them now. Fuck all that talk about keeping us separate. That fucking duck really getting too desperate. Fuck a racist and fuck everybody who fuck with them. One day you gonna be stuck with them, bitch. That line right there was just pretty much me talking my shit. Y'all already know who I was talking about. Y'all know who I said duck, but y'all know Donald Duck, Donald Trump. I was just calling him a duck and shit like that because he just be talking. He just be talking all of the. He's one of those that like wanted the separation. I remember my mom was talking to me about this and shit like that, and she said, Donald Trump's slogan is "Make America Great Again," and she looked at me. She was like, "When was America ever great? America was never great." So if you saying "Make America Great Again," you are pretty much saying that America isn't great now. Follow what's facts. We know he's white. We know that for sure. We know he's a racist. So think about it. When does a white racist feel that America was great again? Back when it was slaves and all of that stuff. So that's how my mindset thought about it. It's just a lot. That's what I made the song for. And this was like a newer type of song to me because I never made a deep song like this that had a lot of meaning into it and shit like that. So, you know, I'm happy that y'all enjoyed it and y'all looked at it and y'all seen the message that was inside of it and shit, you know. I really respect that and I appreciate y'all for that.
Race hate isn't human nature. Race hate is the abandonment of human nature. But this is true. We hate whom we hurt, and we mistrust whom we betray. Where the racist lie is acceptable, there is corruption. This is my proposition, that the sin of race hate be solemnly declared a crime. No one of us will live to see a blameless peace. We strive and pray and die for what will be here when we're gone. Our children's children are the ancestors of a free people. The fight is worth it.
I do look forward to making, at least having one track of these type of songs in the future on my albums and shit like that. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let me get up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all go stream my new mixtape to watch, man. As I said, in how many days? What is today? I don't even know what today is and shit like that. But whatever today is, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned because on the 22nd, of this month, actually, on the 22nd, I will be dropping the music video "Man Out" with my moms and shit like that. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And a new music video, "Timing," is dropping next month, July 7th. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that too. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for having me too. Peace out. See y'all next time. See y'all in a couple weeks, right? Yeah. All right. Cool. Where that bad bitch at? Where she at?
She said she had some business to handle.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right.